Howdy everyone, Poacher here with an Age of Magic video, and in today's video we are going to be versing the Beastmen, and we're going to be versing them with a team that I was hoping I could use at some point, and I finally found a reason to use them, and it is the Brawlers, a brotherhood. They are a very difficult brotherhood to use because a lot of their characters are built to be faction specific, but we have found something that works. The team was inspired by Tricks, however, I had to change a few things to get it to work the way it needed to. It is not a successful 3-star team. You can still lose, so if you're going into tournament, try not to use this team. In Arena or Clan Wars, a potential backup team to use. It does involve the Orcs, so some of these characters are very difficult to get, especially at an Arcane star level since they're relatively new. However, it is a team in the game and I really want to use it because I try to use as much of the characters available as possible. So we'll jump into the arena. We'll be doing it at a regular 7 golden stars, and then we'll be doing it at the 7 arcane stars as well to see if there's any comparison in the fight. I've only tested it at the 7 golden stars, so we'll see when we get to it. All right, let's jump into it. I'll show you the characters you need and how to win the fight. So going into the battle, we have Arcane, Chrome, Rakan, Mabe, and Wieland. And we are going up against the standard Beastmen team. We are going to start by targeting the enemy Azariel, and we are going to go ahead and use Fury Fists. We're mainly after the application of the melee damager class mark, so we'll go ahead and do that. It will do a fair bit of damage as well. Beautiful. And now Mabe's turn comes up, and we are going to select Rock and use our Blades of Fury and reset Rock's initiative. Moving back over to Azariel now, we're going to use Golem Power. We do not want to use our AoE, and then we are going to use our Stone Fist. And unfortunately didn't get to reset the initiative there, but it is possible to do so. I'm going to go ahead and use our Challenge. And then we are going to follow up with our Monster of the Deep. Now, this should kill the enemy Azariel. Beautiful. And that is the primary threat of the team taken care of, as now no one on the team is going to be able to get that invulnerability on them, and you should be fine. Our next target is going to be the Rock. We are going to lock him down just because we can. And then we are just going to beat him up with the characters we have. Now, we can use our AoE here. Doesn't really matter all that much. The Sooner is going to get a taunt out. I'm not going to waste our Watery Prison because she has the evasion. So just going to use our regular attacks. The freeze comes out from the Rock, and we get a bit of a counter attack there. And now we are going to put the taunt out and protect our team while the enemy hits on the Rakan. Now, the good thing about the Orcs is when they're below X% of HP, the Arcane makes them super tanky. As you can see, the Rakan's taking very little damage there. He survived a bit of a hit from everyone. And from there, we can move on to the Wukong. He does have counter attack up, but that's fine. And we're just going to keep hitting him until we can take him out. The Rakan could die here. We're going to use our Water Prison. It's fortified. That's fine. Rakan does die. And no issue. We take out the Wukong, leaving the Phoenix left. And from here, we can take out the Phoenix, and we get a 2-star win. So overall, the team works pretty well. Remember, this is an equal fight. Both teams are of the same arcane level. It's at currently 0. They're just golden starred. There is no arcane added. So if you are going to use this team against the Beastmen, please take into consideration that I am not able to do every scenario on if you had X amount of arcane or they had X amount of arcane, it would take too long. But as a standard fight, this team does win, and it wins a majority of the time. It's just not a 3-star safe team. So we'll jump back up. We'll put them up to 7 arcane stars and see if the battle changes in any way. Okay, jumping into the arena again, all characters are 7 arcane stars, and we'll see if there's any difference in the way the battle performs. Our first target is still going to be the Azariel. We're going to use our Fury Fists. It's going to apply the melee damager class mark. we're going to go ahead and reset the initiative of the rock. Remember, we're not locking the rock down because the lock is a debuff and the debuff will be removed and the rock will freeze you. We're going to go ahead and target the enemy Azariel again. We're going to use the Golem Power. And then we're going to use our basic and get a bit of an initiative reset there. We're going to go ahead and use the challenge ability. Get that Azariel down even further. And then follow up with Monster of the Deep, which is going to kill the enemy Azariel. Beautiful. Putting us in a pretty decent situation. The enemy is most likely going to go for Chrome, I believe. It doesn't matter. We're going to head and attack the enemy rock here. We're going to use our Blood Churner. Get some alright damage there. Probably could have been a little bit better. Okay, next up, we're just going to use our basic attack here. We don't want to waste any abilities on the enemy sooner. Rock very low. Okay, we're going to use our AoE here. Get some damage on that rock who's quite low. Our Chrome is getting quite low, but like I said, because of your leader Arcane, he becomes a bit of a tank. All orcs do when they it's below 33% HP, I believe. I'm not too sure. Alright, we're going to use our taunt now and save our orcs. We're going to go ahead and attack the enemy rock again. I'll just use my basic attack here, since it will do more damage than the lockdown. So I think it is the leadership ability. Allied orcs with HP below 33% take 70% less damage and their attacks cannot be dodged. So yeah, they become quite strong. Okay, we're going to go ahead and use our Water Prism on the enemy Suna. It didn't work. Okay, there we go. It's fortified. That's fine. Should be able to take her out very shortly. I really don't want the Chrome to die. Alright, we're forced to attack the Wukong at this point. I guess if Chrome's ability... Okay, we lose our character there. That's fine. This one might be a little close for comfort. Okay. We nearly kill him there. Oh, come on, Chrome. Hang in there. There we go. We take out the enemy Wukong. We should be able to prevent the resurrection there. Nice. And we've got one character left. Alright, we lose our Chrome, but we should win here. There shouldn't be anything stopping us from winning. There's no way Suna can take on Mabe and Wieland. Reset her initiative and take her out. So that battle was a lot closer, but as you can see with the Arcane as your leader, those orcs can survive a fairly long time. There are no healers on the team, and it's just that 70% damage reduction that just gets them through wave after wave of damage, and they perform really well. I would like to test this team against other meta comps. However, like I said, it's not a tournament team. It's just a team to have to beat those difficult teams that most likely can't be 3-stars constantly anyway. So it's just another team to have in the arsenal. But more testing to come. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below. I will answer it to the best of my ability. And wherever you're around the world, until next time, please take care of yourself.